Hey everybody, it's day 12. It's Gavin here from Method Engine and 12 days down, so we're well into double figures. And this is part three of a five-parter on the importance of discovery. And I kind of had an existential crisis today because I thought I knew what I was going to talk about and I'd started to create it. And you could probably see down over here, I was going to talk about the types of questions, layering questions, and actually how you do great discovery. But as I was going through that, I thought, before I do that, it's really important to understand the why, the what and the why. So tomorrow you'll see all of this good stuff and I'll go into all of that. But for today, so we'll change that very quickly to day 13 and part 4. But for today, I pulled together a little presentation to explain the why around questioning. So if you remember, prior to the discovery call, we had prompted to make sure they attended and we prepared for the call by understanding our value hypothesis. Then at the start of the discovery call, we primed the customer or the prospects to talk about their issues, to talk about discovery. And this is where we peel the onion. So those are our 4 Ps. I cannot promise there won't be another P. You just have to stick and find out. But this is basically what average salespeople do, right? They hear an issue and they'll do a bit of work to get to the root cause of that, and then they'll get happy ears. They'll be like, great, that's an issue that my product or service can solve. Here's a solution. Boom, all right, where do you want to sign? They don't make the pain, the challenge, the issues of this problem explicit. It remains implicit. It remains unsaid by the buyer. What great salespeople do is they get the buyer to articulate not just the issue and the root cause, but the pain and the problems and the business challenges it's causing. So this is what kind of most average sellers do. They'll hear the issue, they'll do some questions to get to the root cause, and they'll be like, yeah, I got a tool for that. I got an app for that. Or sometimes, particularly if the client comes in halfway through like a buying process, they'll know the root cause. They'll identify the issue, they'll know the root cause, and they'll be like, great, they're ready to buy. Yes, here's my solution. Where do you sign? I can do you a discount. Let's just get it over the line and done. So again, they assume that the pain and the gain and the value in the solution is self-evident. They do not do the work to get to pain. They do not do the work to articulate the value, to articulate the gain that you can get from your product or solution. And that is the goal of discovery. So when I talk about discovery being the foundation for your sale, when I talk about discovery being where deals are won and lost, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It is this articulation of pain and this articulation of value, making the implicit explicit, that is so vitally important. So this is one example of what it should like. I talk about the client's issue and then you drill in to understand the pain that that issue is causing. What's the knock-on effects of this? How is this hurting your business metrics? You try and understand urgency. So why is this urgent? What's the kind of what is the urgency level or priority level around solving this now? And you build out the pain. Can you quantify the effects this is having on your business? And then you move into the root cause analysis. Okay, so this issue is having this problem. We've tried to quantify it. We've got a rough idea. Let's drill down. What do you think might be happening? And you can ask some clever questions here to help kind of push the client towards your kind of product or solution. Then you can do one of two things from the root cause. You can move towards talking about your solution, or you can start to create a future state where they think about the gain, where this problem is solved, and then talk about your solution, then start to talk about what solutions might look like to that problem. Another way of doing it might be if the client comes in with a root cause. So they've done, they know there's an issue, they've done some analysis, they know what the problem is. Rather than just jumping straight to solution, or rather than jumping straight to kind of what the benefit of that, of solving that is, you've got to take them back to pain. So you have to build emotion around the solving of the problem. You have to build emotion around the current state and how quickly they want to escape that. And then you have to try and quantify that. So, from a root cause, you're moving down to, I'm not sure why this thing is here. Let's just do that. There you go. Managed to make it go away. So you move from the root cause and you take them back. You can do one or two things. You can take them back to the issue. So you've got this root cause. What is the issue that this is creating within the business? And then you move from that issue down to your pain questions. What the knock-on effect? What the impact questions? How is this hurting your business metrics? How could you quantify that? Then you go back up to the root cause and solving it and into gain. But the important piece to this whole thing is really that you take the time to go to pain and get to gain. That you do not just take this linear approach of going from issue to root cause to solution. You have to, this is how we talk about creating value, right? You have to help the client understand the pain, the metrics, the issues that are being affected by this issue. And by not addressing the root cause, that you're going to continue to suffer this pain. And more importantly, you're going to continue to miss out on the gain, on the value of resolving this, and then that your solution could deliver that. So don't be this person. Don't be issue, root cause, solution. Don't be this person, root cause, solution. This is where happy ears live. Be the salesperson that takes the time to go into pain, to understand and we talked about the 3 reasons people buy: time, money, status. Understand how those 3 things are being affected as a result of this issue, then drill into the root cause, then build the gain, and then get to your solution. So any one of these 3 approaches could work, and it will depend on where the customer is. But fundamentally, you want to be the salesperson that's hitting the pain and demonstrating the gain before you start to talk about your solution. You do not want to be this girl or this guy. Right, it's Friday. Have a cracking weekend, everybody. I will see you tomorrow for day 13, where we will do peeling the onion, the how. So be prepared to look at lots of different ways of asking lots of interesting questions. Oh, and 2 things on a Friday. Everyone loves to do on a Friday. 1, make sure, balloons. 1, make sure you've updated your CRM. And 2, make sure you've subscribed. Hit the bell. Join the club. I've got 8 subscribers now. Who knows where this shit could go? Have a great weekend, everybody.